What's up, everybody? My name's Cap, the Everyday Gamer, and this is a team deathmatch on Crisis. I almost forgot the name of the map for a second. I hadn't posted a video from this stage before. I'm not going to talk too much about the gameplay because you can kind of see it, but this is a flawless. I went 21-0 on this, which is not a huge dramatic score, but going flawless is always a good thing in my opinion. What you're going to see in this stage is this cliffside up here where the tarp is kind of draped over, the camo covering. I kind of spent a lot of time around that area, and some people may view my tactics for this particular match as camping. Well, I didn't just hang out in one specific area and wait for somebody to walk past me. I took over that cliffside up there and managed to hold it down by myself. I didn't have anybody else up there with me watching the back angles and taking extra shots and things like that for me, or telling me where they were coming from, and they just never came to get me. I mean, you'll see as this video goes on, I hang out there for a while. I managed to drive out a little bit here and there and take some extra shots without getting taken out, and these guys just seemed completely oblivious to me. And this was pre-Christmas, so it wasn't full of the Christmas noobs, as everybody likes to label them. So I don't know what their overall level of skill was. I can't remember their general rankings, but I just had a pretty good round and wanted to share it with you guys. But something I wanted to actually talk to you guys about was, in this game, especially with Team Deathmatch, which is my preferred game mode, there's a few things that I'm hoping some of the new guys can stop doing, or the guys that have been playing it for a while, regardless of your experience level in these games. There's a few things that I'm seeing happen a lot that is just really starting to get a bit frustrating as far as the team player goes. One, don't just stand in open places. I was playing around Nuketown last night, and I happened to be in one of the houses, and I was kind of patrolling the window, watching the various angles and checking to see where I'm going, and monitoring to make sure I'm not going to get shot from behind or whatever. And this guy on our team, he went 0-12, and he just kept walking up and standing right in the middle of the window and just standing there looking around. And I know he was kind of a new guy, he's probably under level 20 on his first hadn't prestige yet, so I'm sure he got it for Christmas. But still, he just stood there the whole time. He died over and over again, then he'd run up and die again, and pause for a moment. Check this out. Ran out of ammo, go up to try and take this guy's gun, and it fell out on the roof, so I couldn't find it. Still out of ammo. Found another gun, I'll go ahead and pick it up. Nice little Galil with a reflex scope, so I can continue on my rampage up here. Anyway, back to team tactics. So once again, don't stand in the open spots for very long. If you're going to pause to look and see where some guys are, that's fine, but at least take a little bit of cover. The way that first-person shooters are designed is your camera is not sitting right where your head is technically at. It's actually on top where your head is, so you can see over things and still be under cover. You can see around corners when you're not technically visible, so take up a little bit of cover, and it'll help keep you from dying so many times, especially in things like the windows of Nuketown. Everybody knows you're going to be there. There's always going to be somebody in those windows. So if you're going to pop out of those windows to take a shot here and there, do it from an angle. The second thing is, you can bounce into your own teammates. Everybody knows this. It's clipping. When you run into your own guys, it's what keeps you from passing right through them. Well, the problem is that if you happen to be standing in a doorway somewhere, or blocking a stairwell or something, people can't get around you. And especially if like somebody tosses a grenade in the room, the best thing you can do is turn and run. Duck and cover, get the hell out of the way kind of thing. Well, if you're standing on the stairs not moving, you're going to cause both of us to die. Or if you're blocking a doorway for me to get out and some guy's chasing me up from behind because I'm out of ammo or trying to reload, things like that. Or for the guys that like to go prone or even crouched, waiting for the serious campers, the guys that just sit there and wait and aim down sight, wait for you to get past, wait for somebody to walk past them. These guys, they're a detriment because they'll block walking ways. You can't run over your own teammates, which is strange, but apparently the collision boxes for your own players is so big that even if you're laying prone, I can't step over the top of you. I can't even technically jump over the top of you unless I manage to get past your legs, but even then it's just barely. So another tactic I'm just telling you is kind of be aware of where you are, and be aware of where your teammates are. They show up on the radar up there at all times, so you can see if there's a guy right next to you, and don't stand in the only doorway, or don't stop on the only ladder up, or things like that, because it's really going to hurt the rest of your team. If you're one who just doesn't give two craps about your teammates or whatever, go play a different game mode. Go play Mercenary or something where you don't have to worry about it. Another thing is, going back with knowing where your teammates are. If you see a guy, okay, we'll go back to the windows in Nuketown, the houses there. If you see me crouched next to a window or sitting at a window kind of just waiting around there, don't come up and stand right behind me. It blocks me from being able to move. Don't shoot over my shoulder. Things like that. I almost want to say find your own spot. And I know in towns, maps like that, it's a little bit harder since you are, it is a smaller map or whatever, but I mean, if you see me already shooting down an alleyway or something, don't find it necessary to run up right next to me and shoot over my shoulder trying to shoot the same guy I am, essentially trying to hijack my kill. It's not a very good tactic, especially if, I happen to be running with Ghost or whatever like that, so I'm not as visible. You run up and just start shooting wildly over my shoulder, you let them know where both of us are. I can't count how many times I've died from an RC car or a grenade because somebody ran up right next to me and just started firing off at who knows what. I guess they saw a cat walk by in the distance or something, but they shoot blindly at nothing, or shoot me, for that matter. Pardon me. So, pay attention to where your teammates are and don't stand right on top of them. Especially if somebody walks around a corner and sees both of you there, it's not going to work so well. You see, I sped the video up here. I got my chopper gunner in, and I didn't want you guys to have to sit there and wait for me to go through the entire animation with it and stuff, because it does take a little while and everybody gets tired of seeing them. Anyway, and the last thing I was going to talk to you about is all the trick shots. It became a huge problem in Modern Warfare 2, and now that they've kind of fixed sniping a little bit, I'm seeing more people doing that. Nobody cares. Okay, I'll preface this with a nobody. Not too many people care, and especially me. I don't care to see your 360 no-scopes off a ladder, or your random tomahawk kills, or all the going for those clips, basically. If you get these naturally while playing and you do well, fine, so be it. If you want to do all these trick shots, congrats to you for doing so. But when you go 2 and 17 on a round because you spend the whole time trying to get a no-scope off a roof, or you do nothing besides run with tomahawks, or you do nothing besides knife run and fail over and over again, you hurt the rest of your team, and it makes you look stupid. I mean, how many rounds does it take you to get enough clips to where you can put together a 2-minute montage of your quote-unquote epic tricks? This, I don't mean for this to be a rant or anything, but these are just a few things that I'm hoping the new guys, maybe that are watching my channel, will give you a couple tips to make your game a little bit better. So, hopefully that'll help you out. I know it'll help my teammates out if you can follow these, but anyway, so that's the video. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Leave some comments. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Thumbs up is very much appreciated. For those who don't know, with YouTube videos and whatnot, the more likes you get, the better. So I encourage you to click the thumbs up if you like the video. And leave me some comments. I do try and respond, and I do read all of them. And another thing at the very end of this video, hopefully you made it this far, is if you guys want to do video responses to something I put out, you're more than welcome to. If it's something related, I'll accept it. And so, another way to kind of build your channel, whatever, is you can use mine to whore yours out a little bit. But, if you go 205 on a domination match and you got 0 captures and you're basically just farm killing, don't even submit it, because I'm not going to prove that, because I don't like that kind of gameplay. If it's comparable to what I'm putting out or related to it whatsoever, and it's not full of, just stupid stuff, then sure, submit it. But anyway, that's the video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some feedback. And I will talk to you guys later.